Welcome to WIP IT Sunday. With me tonight is Mr. Geek Fusion TV.
Who's that dipshit?
No, I heard he's
Oh, that's me. Shit. Okay. Dumbass who can't transform a transformer.
but is also now addicted to transformers.
Yeah, shit. Oh, you need to tell me like what I need to send where for that stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'll get through. Go through it and get it all boxed up for you. I had new to the channel. We do customize live action figure customizing and chit chat, just hang out. Most of the guys are out tonight. It's just me and Matt.
So I'm trying to spice this guy up here. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm doing like a shiny silvery sheen.
Oh yeah,
over him.
Kind of make it more like the card, like the show.
Yeah, instead of just like blue plastic, and this was just all gray plastic. I'm doing like a sheen over him, just like a silver dry brush.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got some metallic red that I might dry brush over this. So far, I'm just doing the blue and the gray parts, just to get him to look a little more, I don't know, premium, I guess.
Oh yeah.
So
I missed the car. I used to do all their stuff premium paints. Now the majority of their stuff is just the same as Hasbro's, so I don't buy as much Takara. But every now and then, like those 3-packs, like they have the good paints.
Yeah.
I came down for for those watching a little bit of a bad surprise. My custom Guntillo, my original character, had fallen off the workbench and hit the floor, and one of the Robotech joints broke. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get that peg out. Ooh, what do I do? So here's the other half. Still in the wing. I'm lucky none of the tips, the wings or anything broke. Last time I dropped one of these, this piece broke off. This is I resculpted the styrene. A little different from the other one, but these take 30 hours to print when I print them vertically, so I don't want to print another one.
Yeah.
I got a lot of work painting them too. I think I found where I stuck my Robotech joints.
Oh, check this out. I'm halfway there.
Oh, you got 3 out of the 6.
Yep. I just picked him up. Picked up Scavenger. Yay. Nice. So I still need hook, long haul, and scrapper. Those are the 3 I need. So one is, of course, that freaking 2-pack.
Yep.
So I need that and scrapper. Scrapper's like the most expensive one on his own.
I think he was the first one to come out.
Maybe that's why.
Well, Transformers on secondary market can go just nuts in price.
I know. Dude, I was so lucky to find this dude.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I found him like at retail.
That's crazy. That's good luck, man.
Like I'm gonna. Do you have this one yet?
Yes.
Of course you do. Why did I even ask that question? That was a stupid question for me to ask. Is there a Transformer you don't have? No.
Well, actually, I showed it on the Friday show one time. That was during the time where like you were like,
I would zone out
for Transformer.
Let's see. I gotta open him up. Now I'm like excited. I want to get that knockoff of him and see what the differences are.
Yeah.
If there are any. I mean, maybe the knockoff's just straight up just as good. You know what I mean? The only thing I noticed in the pictures was on the knockoff was that he didn't have the Decepticon logo on his chest.
They do that because that's more of an issue with them instead of making the entire figure. But they get more in trouble of making the emblems.
I don't know. I mean, I bought both of them. I honestly, I hope, even though I spent the money on this one, I hope the KO is just as good.
Well, you can have them both displayed both ways now. You can have them in. Got my Jazz. I'm putting a little bit of Kiki's on the knees.
Yeah. Oh,
one knee's real loose.
I keep that stuff in stock because it's so. Oh.
Yeah, it's really good for Transformers.
It works phenomenally.
You were to ask me about like Toy Hacks, like the Toy Hacks makes Jazz just look so damn much better. Because Jazz don't have any of like these decals and stuff, like the shell, the Bosch, Martini, all the decals on the legs and knees. It don't even have the black stripes on the feet. And these on the fenders, the rear fenders here. Those are decals. Stripes on the front here, decals. The roof's decals. Windshield and the rear wing. I don't get them for all of them. I like them like Jazz, where he's a race car. He needs all the race car deco. And for some reason, he's number 14 on the new releases instead of number 4. I guess because it's Martini racing.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me, or is his cannon wrong?
Well, a lot of the kit.
Why does it look like the cannon, this part was pushed back? Like this thicker piece right here is usually right up behind where it connects to his arm.
But you're not wrong.
This piece sticks out farther. It looks like they made it backward. Like they've got space here.
Yep.
That should be up here.
You're not wrong, because a lot of the kit, upgraded kits and stuff, give you a new cannon.
I mean, the general shape is fine, but like it's sticking up this way than this way.
Slide forward, yeah.
It looks like it should slide forward, but it doesn't. It's all one mold. That's weird.
Weird.
Head sculpt looks good, although from the side, his face is flat.
Kind of like the little DCUC face.
Yeah, from the front it looks fantastic, but from the side his face looks like ridiculously flat.
I can't see the chat. It's like the only way anybody's here.
Oh yeah, I didn't even have the chat pulled up there.
Hey, name of field. Ryan Martinez, so excited to watch videos a lot, and I'm happy to glad to catch you in the live video. Yeah, great chat with you earlier this week. And yeah, I was talking to him, like he commented on a few videos, and now if you have any questions about customizing, I'd be glad to try to help to answer them. Will you? Name of Hell's asking, are you going to combine them as a Devastator in your display, or are you leaving them as individual?
Oh, he's going to be Devastator. Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's the goal, is to get Devastator set up.
Victor, are you going to panel line that Jazz? No, I'm not going to panel line.
I think I'm going to end up panel lining one of the two Megatrons. I don't know. When I get the other one in, we'll see which one I want to panel line.
Did the Toy Hacks kit? That's enough for me. It's got the grill sticker, the Martinis, the waist piece, the ab section stickers, all these stickers here. It makes a world of difference to the figure when you do on Jazz. Wheeljack's another one that looks good with stickers. Smoke screen. Like I said, all the racing ones I like to put stickers on because I like all the sponsorship logos. I'm lucky at it.
Megatron's holding himself. That's interesting. By the way, let's be honest. They should not have called this Megatron 86 / Megatron Transformers the movie, because it's not.
Yeah, they can't technically.
Yeah, I mean, if he transforms into anything other than a Walther, then he's not Megatron from that era. I mean, in Robot, he looks pretty damn spot on, man. But you know,
Oh, that would look nice. Game Machine James was talking about he like to get that Megatron and paint him silver. Get the KO. The KO was what $20?
yeah, I think I paid. It was like 22 something and free shipping. And I haven't gotten it yet because I just ordered it like a week ago. So it takes a couple weeks to get here, but yeah.
Game Machine James, the AliExpress has got KOs of what's it called?
STO4.
STO4, and it's on AliExpress. You can get it for like $20 some shipped. And
yeah, hopefully as soon as I get here, as soon as it comes in, I'll do a video on the two of them and comparing them. Because like even at retail, this dude's $55.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
So and that's if you can find it. I just got extremely lucky that I found him at a GameStop. You know,
well, he's been out for a while, so it's really lucky.
Yeah. So aftermarket, he's about $100. So yeah, $22 for a KO. If it's even half decent, it's more than worth it.
I'm curious to see. I forgot I ordered it. When it went up for pre-order, about the same time I ordered the Hasbro and the Takara one. I ordered the Takara one off Hobby Link Japan. Back in December, I got like a notification. Your card's been charged, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the hell? What did I order? Went to go look at it. It had a Megatron, Takara's Megatron sitting in my warehouse on the HLJ. And I just shipped it the other day because I was waiting for something I was hoping their shipping rates would come down. They were like high for some reason right now. Back in December, they were high. They hadn't changed, so I was like, hell, I'm just going to go ahead and ship it because there's nothing else coming out I want off Hobby Link. So,
is it the same as this, just better deco?
That's what I'm wanting to know when I get it. I can do a comparison of the two.
And he's, by the way, this is a big dude.
Yeah,
like he's a big boy. This is much bigger than I thought he was going to be.
The Studio Megatron Optimus is quite a bit bigger than like the Earthrise figures. Their Earthrise counterpart.
Is that so? The one that I ordered that you told me to order, and I just did it because you said to. That the Optimus that I got that comes with like the Megatron arm and all that stuff. Yes. Which one is that? Is that the 86?
That's the Studio Series 86.
Okay.
It's the upgraded KO.
Okay.
It's actually nicer than the Studio Series. It's actually got the screws hidden and everything on the arms and legs, so it's actually really nice. And it's got your choice of different window panels too. You can do like the cell shaded or like just the solid blue, like the blue transparent looking windows.
Yeah.
But be sure which ones you want, because once they pop in that chest, you can't get them out.
I'm hoping last time I checked on Friday, that one was in Illinois. So I'm hoping that I'll get it here sometime in the next couple days. So I am looking forward to getting that one.
Yeah, look at you just coming in. Had a little accident with my Guntia. He took a fall, and luckily the only damage was a Robotech joint. The only problem is it's gonna be rattled for the rest of its life because I can't get the peg is bigger than any of the holes. Get it out. It broke so deep in there because there's no way to pull it out. I just pushed it in. So I gotta prepare another Robotech joint. So I had to thicken up one side of the pegs with baking soda super glue. So I gotta do that with new peg. But no other damage though. Especially I was surprised with the wings. Oh, nice. That's one thing I like about that Mr. Color lacquers. Very durable paint, and A lot of times you can, depending on which color, different colors are, I've noticed, is more durable than others. I don't know if you noticed that with the.
Oh yeah.
The black seems to be very durable, and I painted these green legs black, and I'm not getting any paint rub, and I didn't do any prep on them. The only spots picking up green and stuff I didn't get paint on. I'm using the CoverGirl to make my Renata, can't talk. My Officer Carlito, make her. And I'm using the shooter arms where they're short sleeve. I like to add I had like the boots, but I like to have long pants, but I think painting everything black, I think that'll be fine. They'll blend in. So that's going to work out well. I'm going to paint her shirt blue. I printed out some little tiny little badges to go on her shirt. Using Monet head. I need to take some measurements so I can print out the hair piece.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a huge hair pack off of Sculpt 3D female hair pack. Wasn't that bad, but it came with like 30 hair pieces or something like that. I think Cannon was happy because he hates sculpting hair. I put it in the dry folder. Oh, I need to see if you got access. Are you doing any more? Are you doing any more 3D printing?
Dude, I want to. I just haven't. Dude, I haven't set my 3D printer up since we moved here. I have nowhere to put it in my office, man.
Yeah, damn things are huge.
So I want to. Just haven't even. It's still boxed up in my shed outside.
Maybe you'll make a platform in your shed.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, except for my shed is full of all kinds of other shit too. All the shit. Because I mean, we moved from a larger house when we moved from Texas. You know, our house was a good sized house. You know, in Texas. And where we moved here in Michigan, it's a smaller house. So there's like everybody's stuff they couldn't fit in their rooms. You know, my daughters, my son, my wife, like all our shit that like we didn't want to get rid of, but we can't fit in the house is just packed full in the fucking shed outside. So yeah,
I understand.
We didn't have so much stuff in it. I'd turned it into a nice little workshop or something.
I'm drinking a mixer tonight, the orange juice. Hey, Game Machine James, he used a CoverGirl head to make for Black Canary. I also love how the sculptors seem to have a base for the Beth. I'm gonna butcher it last name, from the Leveraged TV show, that blonde girl. Now you said that, she does favor that.
I never watched that. I've heard that's a really good show.
I liked it. It's kind of like a A-Team type show.
Yeah.
They're all former crooks, and now
that's on for a while, wasn't it? It was like 5, 6 seasons.
Oh yeah. I think it's back. I think they brought it back with some of the original cast and some new cast. Yeah, it ran for a long time.
I don't know why. I never watched it. I always heard it was good though.
Elf Pro says, spent last night working on some extra Gamerverse Thanos heads. Closed mouth, open mouth. Use AI to make them with post how I'm doing on Discord. He will post on how I'm doing on Discord. Oh, sweet. I'm going to check them out. That Meshy AI does really good with heads. Well, get you a good start. Sometimes, well, let me rephrase that. Sometimes it does really good with the heads. Sometimes it don't. What I'm doing here is using super glue and baking soda to thicken up the. You mix those two together, it's a lot stronger bond. It's basically like making a fiberglass resin type thing. We're using the baking soda as like a bonding material. For those watching. If you don't have epoxy too, this actually works out good too. You can it'll end up being way thicker than it needs to be, but then I can dremel down the excess once it cures, dries, hardens, whatever you want to say. So I've been advertising like some kind of extended anniversary edition of the Thing, John Carpenter's Thing.
Oh yeah, I think it's coming back to theaters, isn't it? At least in some places. I think it is. I think I've seen that it's going to go back to theaters for. I mean, it's probably just going to go back to theaters for like a day, and only in certain theaters and shit. But they're doing the same thing with the Mummy and some other stuff. I saw it when they brought a few months ago. They brought Jaws back, and me and my wife went to go see that.
We've talked about it a few times before. If they would remaster, like redo all the graphics for The Last Starfighter, yeah, my butt would be in a seat in a theater. And you know how much I hate going to theater. I'd go watch it. Machine James, like baking soda for thickening grounds. I never considered that. I use heat shrink too. Heat shrink things work good for most of the time, but this is going to be like a tight friction joint, and heat shrink treatment would just hold up for this. I've tried using epoxy and other things. This is the only way it's going to hold. Unfortunately, the heat shrink thing would be easier. I got some over here. It's part of my kit, my supplies. So I'm glad when he took a fall, I didn't chip a horn or anything on the head. Ears are fine. The horns are fine. It's weird how stuff decides just like, oh, we're going to fall now. Mm-hmm. It's stable for forever. Then all of a sudden, boop, in the floor.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, after Devastator, the next combiner I'm going to be looking at trying to slap together is going to be Superion.
Yes.
And I am torn because I've seen both the Age of Primes version and the Combiner Wars version. And basically it boils down to this. I like the way the Combiner Wars version looks better. I think it looks better to me. As far as when he's completed.
It's very, very deceptive. Because the Combiner Wars ones, a lot of times you see pictures online, has the perfect spec kits on it.
No, I know. And I've seen what it looks like with and without.
Okay.
and you swap out the feet, and it's got the different chest panel and that kind of stuff. And I mean, either way, I like it. I like the way it looks better, and I like that it's an actual combiner and not a fucking skeleton combiner. I don't like that. I really don't like that. However, the other thing I've heard, I don't know this myself, but what I've heard is that the new one, though, has just better articulation and the ratchets and everything. It's just more of a stable figure because it's newer and that kind of thing. So basically my question is, would you go with the one that you think looks better and then just, I don't know, deal with it or whatever? Or would you go with the one that you don't like as much because it might be
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a combiner wars off the shelf.
Okay.
I got all the new one, but I haven't combined it yet.
Not too shabby there. I'm digging the way this silver looks. I like this figure a lot. I really like the Transformers 1 version of Optimus. I love that movie too. But I hate the just dull gray plastic, man.
Yeah.
It bugs me.
I wish they'd use better plastics.
I mean, it's just it's like even worse. Like it's even worse somehow than the swirly gray plastic that Marvel Legends use when they're trying to pretend something's silver. Because they don't. On the Transformers, it seems like they don't even try. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just gray plastic where it should be like some kind of silver.
Now, this is a horrible example because I have every upgrade known for this thing.
Yeah.
I just remembered some upgrades that I don't even know if you can get. I don't think you can even get these upgrades anymore because I've upgraded the hip ratchets, I've upgraded the new chest panel, new head, new hands.
Let me ask this. Is it like so ridiculously unstable that it's not worth having?
Well, that's it. Without upgrading the ratchets, it is a little not stable wise, but everything's been upgraded on mine, so it's kind of like here, the elbow joints is the hips on the, and it can be floppy.
Yeah,
I'm off screen. Let me change the view so see better. There we go. Like you see how floppy that is. The hip ratchets don't have enough detents from the factory, so see, I got multiple ratchets. They're like on the factory one, there are huge gaps into the ratchets. They don't. I got mine like very fine ratchets now. It's not like the factory one's not horrible. There's just issues. Like mine's just so much better with all. Of course, I spent as much on upgrades as I did on all the different figures too.
Well, and look, I mean, I've seen some of the upgrades and stuff, and they're nice, and I would probably end up doing that to it anyway. Point blank.
The issue is some of these are very hard to get to complete this Combiner Wars one unless you're buying a complete Superion. Because this, the Slingshot was released later as a store exclusive.
Yeah.
When he was first released, they introduced a new character, some helicopter character. So it looked weird when they first released it because you had all the 4 jets and a helicopter. Well, that's not Superion. Then they did a store exclusive to get Slingshot. I like it. I think it looks great. The way I got mine configured, especially I display it with my Metroplex.
Yeah,
they look great in scale of each other with the Titan Metroplex. I think this looks fantastic. Really, it surprised me they're doing all the combiners again, but I love the combiners, so I'm getting them.
Yeah, no, and I get it. My thing is, I've seen both of them, and like I said, I like that one better. I like the way it looks. I like that it's not just a skeleton platform, that it's actually the figures holding it together and all that kind of stuff. I've just heard it can be a little, like the new one is just a lot more of a stable figure.
Well, it's like you just said earlier, with the new one, basically, it's Silverbolt with the other one stuck to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think I'm going to end up just getting that one. I think that's the one I want.
And you can get knockoffs of the Perfect Effect kits, like the used to anyway. I don't know if you still can. Like the feet, hands. They used to make the chest. I don't know if they still do. The feet and hands, I think, are still easier to get, because the original feet and hands are awful.
Yeah.
But it's still a great piece. I like it.
I like the way it looks. I think it looks better than the new one.
I think it looks great too. Like this. And I got the G2. Much like Superior, when they did the G2 colors, I got that too.
Yeah.
Combiner Wars, I was all in. And what sucked is like when they made those exclusive sets, it was hard to get. So I missed a couple of them, because I wasn't gonna pay triple for just because it's this one's exclusive.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I got some time because I want to finish my Devastator first, since I've already got 3 of him, and so I'm gonna try and finish that one first. I mean, like if I run across some good deals on any of the aerial bots, I'll grab them. But
did you already get the Combiner Wars Trailbreaker?
No, the Combiner Wars Trailbreaker I have not gotten yet, because I can't find him for a price I'm willing to pay. That's why I was asking you, last week or whatever it was. I was like, damn, why are some of the Combiner Wars figures that you wouldn't think would be that expensive just like...
I might have an extra one. It seems like I might have got the Dakar one, and I don't know. I have to double check. I might have an extra Trailbreaker.
Because I've got the... Okay, which ones do I have? I have the original. I have the G1 reissue. I've got both legacy ones, the blue one and the black one. I've got Beast Hunters Prime. I got that little Reveal the Shield one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I need Combiner Wars and what's that other one? It's not. Is it Generations or Thrilling 30? The Generations Thrilling 30. I need that one too. The 2 main ones I need are the Thrilling 30 Generations Thrilling 30 and the Combiner Wars. Those are like the out of the mainline ones that aren't like
I think I sold my
or anything like that.
I think I sold my Thrilling 30, or I'd have that one for you. Yeah, it was me on the card too when I sold it. Scale is one of those things that bugs me, and the Thrilling 30 at the time, it was super short.
Yeah.
And so I just never opened it. It's like on the card. I ended up selling it. Well, I know I sold it, but
it couldn't have possibly been worse than the Reveal the Shield or the Beast Hunters Prime. These things are tiny, although they're both really good figures. Like I like them. Honestly, this Reveal the Shield one, because we were looking at it the other night. It's like a perfect mini representation of Trailblazer. Like it's actually legitimately a really good figure for being absolutely tiny.
Yeah.
So
I'll be right back.
All right. What do I got here? Just trying to do all the little silver touches. All the little silver touches on this guy. So I've got like 2 shades. I've got this really cool. This is where what I did it. So I've got this cool kind of. It's a. I don't know what this is. It says it's an ice silver, and it's got like a blue tint to it. So it was like the perfect kind of silvery dry brush over all the blue. And then I'm doing regular silver on all the parts that were gray. And I'm hoping, so far it's looking good. I'm liking it so far. So I'm just doing kind of a cheap, down and dirty paint job on him. I'm not like disassembling him and going to town and doing it perfect. I'm just trying to touch him up a little bit. I will say the metallic stuff, these are like my favorite paints to work with. Because they just, like just a little bit, little touches of silver or gold or whatever color it is that you need, go like a really, really long way on a figure. Even if, because a lot of times I'll just take a figure that I'm just kind of hit bashing or whatever, and I'll just do like all the little silver touches on like the guns or the holsters or buttons on a shirt or a belt buckle or whatever it is, just to add little metallic touches to it that really make it pop. I love these. I think I've got like the regular silver, I've got this bluish silver, I've got a couple shades of gold. I've got quite a few of them, and they are like literally my favorite paints.
Here's what I was talking about. I went to go check see if I had the extra Trailbreaker. I don't. He's actually in a leg on a combiner in there.
Yeah.
This is that custom iron I was telling you about. I used the Rook figure.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
You know, it's basically like a Cybertronian iron hide.
Yeah, I like that. Honestly, I like that he doesn't have the big chest piece. It looks cool.
It's the classic. The head is from Classics Astro Train, which makes a perfect ironhide head. He's a little dusty. He's been sitting on the shelf. This is the stuff I used to do before I did the action figures. I used to make custom Transformers all the time. Then I transitioned into doing action figures. So
I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I guess I guess maybe, I don't know. You tell me. Maybe it's not as hard as I am thinking, but I feel like doing custom Transformers is way harder.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, maybe as long as you're like sticking to figures that kind of are, because I know a lot of times they'll do stuff where it's like, you know, they'll use the base mold for a lot of different characters, but then, you know, obviously they make changes and stuff, but like maybe that makes it a little bit easier, or I don't know.
You've got more issues with work dealing with paint rub and scraping and stuff with Transformers.
Oh God, yeah.
So definitely much harder. Beating up some green stuff to make a socket for head. Yeah, I don't think they advertised that little show I was at yesterday very well. Well, for one, none of the promotional material has the street address on it. It just says the name of the hotel and it's like in Roanoke. It's like,
yeah, you might want to actually put an address.
I was able to find it through my Google Maps, but and the way it's described to, though, if nobody's using your app, it says like near the airport. It's like, no, it's not. When I told me to turn off on this exit, it's like, wait a minute, where the hell am I going? This is not the airport. So, it turned out wasn't as good as I think it could have been if they actually, advertised it. I don't know if we did any radio announcements for it, but I don't hardly listen to radio anymore.
So here's the difference here for anybody that wants to see what this is the plastic the arm used to be.
Let me give you full screen.
It can focus, but
oh yeah,
like so this is just like a gray plastic.
It's almost got a yellowishy tinge to it too.
Yeah. Versus now that I've done all the silver here. I don't know. Yeah. I haven't painted these. These are the smokestacks. I'm about to paint them, but yeah, that's it. It's not bad. I mean, like, it's not that I dislike the figure. I like the figure, but paint goes a long way.
Anybody else say like somebody fell with promotions? Yep, they did. They don't on their Facebook page for it. I don't even see the name of the hotel until you scroll down the page a bit. Third Pit, welcome to the channel and thank you for subscribing. And thinking I need to start mixing up some custom blue. I got a blue that would be perfect for it, but I'm not going to use it because it's not durable. I got this Citadel Techless blue. I think they're trying to read that label. It's like they have words that don't compute in your head for names or colors too. Citadel. Techless blue. It's great blue. It's really good for Superman. So it would actually be good for this, but it's not real durable. And I'm going to steal it, but it's a diaphragm. She's got a diaphragm joint, so it's going to have impact and stuff. So I want to use something a little more.
So there's before and after.
That's just a world of difference.
Oh.
Are you? What? I was looking at my blues, my colors on the shelf over here. It's like I don't have just standard Mr. Color blue.
Oh.
I got dark blue.
Dude, I had to reorganize mine a couple of weeks ago because I went to place an order because I was like, oh, there's a couple colors I'm missing. And anyway, I ordered some stuff and stuff came in, and then I was like, oh shit, I already had this. And then I was like, oh, and here's these other colors that I didn't have that I needed to order. So I went and bought a rack and because I had just been keeping my stuff in containers. They get jumbled together and you don't always see your thing. And I finally went and got like a little rack for it that like hangs up on the back of a door, you know. It's got multiple layers and little trays and stuff. I can see everything that I've got, and got it hanging on the back of my closet door in here.
Cool.
And it like makes a world of difference just being able to see
absolutely.
everything I have. It's just my own fault. I should have figured that out a long time ago. But
I got several like blues that could work. Just it's not in the Mr. Color.
yeah,
I got some Tester's blue that could mix up. I also got Pro Acryl, which is the same issue with the Citadel paints. They're great color, but they're not durable unless you seal them. I don't want to paint be that thick. I want to use just the Mr. Color. So I think I'm gonna have to order some paint. The bump stop at the end of my paint rack just come off. Making sure I didn't have any paint I didn't have put up on the shelf yet. I'm kind of bad to do that too. Buy stuff not take that long. I gotta make a conscious effort to here soon to start reorganizing them in my downstairs and start getting stuff on the shelves. Kind of why I haven't done any review stuff, because I don't have anywhere to put anything. Once I take it out of the box. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, yeah, this is a great figure. Know where we're gonna put it.
well, no.
I got some Mr. Color, Mr. Hobby Oculus blue, but it's acrylic. I need the lacquer to be durable. Mm. Yeah. I could give it a shot with the Pro Acryl. I mean, not the Pro Acryl, the Citadel and seal it. The sealer does really good. I'm doing me doing shoulders. Do a chance it. I don't know. Yeah, not the worst promoted con though I've ever been to. Like there's one where all the promoter did was basically advertise to vendors, and it didn't advertise to the general public. It's not Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
you gotta build it. I mean, advertise it.
all right, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna stop.
Before you fall in love. Well, it is a perfect police uniform blue.
That's the other thing about this dude, which I think was one reason why I wanted to spice it up, is the Orion pack actually came with brighter colors. Like if you look at this Orion pack, he comes with brighter blue.
That's nice.
Yeah, the Orion packs actually came with good colors, and even the silver looks silver. But the Optimus didn't.
That's why I was very tempted with that oversized KO. The colors were just brilliant.
Yeah.
Vibrant. Sucks that I never did pull the trigger, and especially the price was only $22.
Yeah. But like if this one had these colors, I wouldn't even worried about painting them. But yeah, whatever.
I'm surprised they made them so small too, like those steel, like the Transformers 1 figures.
Yeah, I mean they're what are these? Are these considered deluxe? I don't know. Here's it next to fucking Megatron. Megatron's a Voyager, right?
Well, he's technically leader class.
Leader class. So okay, I'm still trying to learn this shit.
It makes no. Their scaling though still makes their class scaling makes no sense.
Isn't it supposed to be like deluxe, Voyager, leader, then commander?
Yes.
Okay. So these two would be deluxe, and then like Scavenger here would be a Voyager, right?
The Voyagers are like, I think like $35, $36 now. I can't keep up. I keep changing the prices and the scaling.
Well, then that would definitely make then that would have meant that. Yeah, that's what it is. Because this one is. Yeah, that's what it is. This one is a Voyager. Like Sentinel Prime is a Voyager. Because he was a $35 price. But Optimus and Orion, I guess, are deluxe.
I think they consider the Optimus a Voyager.
Maybe. Is he? Maybe he is. I don't fucking know.
He's like a small Voyager. That's why it don't make sense. It's like it can't keep. If they'll put stuff that's call it a Voyager, even though it's smaller than other Voyagers. Same way for like Megatron. You know, he's leader class. It's actually smaller, or about the same size as what Voyagers used to be.
By the way,
leader class used to be huge.
This Sentinel Prime figure is actually pretty fucking sweet. I like this Sentinel Prime figure a lot.
It looks good.
I mean, he's not. I've heard people call him a triple changer. He's not really a triple changer, but he's got his jet mode, his robot mode, and then he's got his armored mode.
Yeah, I don't consider that triple changer.
Yeah, it's just you can flip out guns and stuff on his legs and his shoulders, and you can put the thing down on his face, and so he looks like he's more armored. I don't consider that a triple changer myself. Some people do, but it's a nice figure, man. Like I like it a lot. You did a great job on this one.
I just want to go with the Citadel blue. I'll just seal it. It's a perfect blue for what I'm wanting. Yes.
I'm going to open up the scavenger.
I would have preferred for the character design. I prefer like a torso that didn't have the shirt opened up so much, revealing so much cleavage. But hey, what are you gonna do? It's all right.
Little cleavage never hurt anyone. There we go. What are your? I don't know. Maybe my standards just aren't as high as they should be. But I've heard a lot of people complaining about these 86 Constructicons.
They're miles better than the Combiner Wars ones.
Everybody's like, oh, it's just the same crap over and over again. They're trash. They're this, they're that, they're whatever. And I'm remembering the ones I had as a kid.
Yep.
And trying to like, yeah, no, these are fucking awesome. Like, I don't understand what people are complaining about. But I've heard everybody complain about all of them except for Mixmaster. Everybody's like, oh, because Mixmaster is great, because it's the only one that's I don't know, all new mold or something, or I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't know, man. So far, I like all three of the ones I've picked up.
They've been complaining like they're like reused molds. They're all new. All 6 of them are new.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have the ones, but like,
people usually,
all I know is they look fucking awesome to me, dude. Like, these look great. All three of the ones I've got look great. I like all of them.
Oh,
I don't
like always, though, people talk out their ass and just say stuff and don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, dude's got tracks for legs, yet he's still got like ankle articulation and a thigh swivel. I mean, come on. That's awesome. Way better than the stuff I had as a kid.
I think the problem is they try to compare this stuff to Masterpiece and third party. Price point and scale and engineering is a whole different level on like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can't really make a fair comparison when you're doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
They're expecting Masterpiece level like stuff on the mainline budget.
I will say the ones there's I guess the original 13 primes.
Yes.
Those look cool. I've been wanting to pick those up. I don't remember all the names of them yet, except for, I mean, obviously, like, there's some of them that I know, but like a bunch of them are primes I've never heard of. I don't know if they're, they're not like from the original series that I watched. So I don't know.
No, 13 primes is a more modern thing.
Yeah. But I know Alpha Trion was in there, and they have like a younger version of Alpha Trion. Looks pretty cool. And then I don't know the name of him. The one Prime that looks like he looks really robotic. He looks just like he's got the big it's like a viewfinder camera looking thing on his head. He's got a big square head.
Oh,
He almost looks like he's kind of got a little bit of a Johnny Five from Short Circuit aspect look to him.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? I don't know what his name is. That one looks pretty cool.
There's some pretty cool cut kits for that one too.
So what's the story behind the original 13 Primes? Since I don't know.
They were like the original Transformers created by Primus.
Oh, okay.
And the original version of the 13 Primes. I don't know if they change stuff all the time.
Yeah. Was Alphatron in that continuity? Is he one of the original ones?
Not originally, no. That's more a modern redo. Make Alphatron one. Because Alphatron was much like Optimus when, like in the cartoon, he wasn't Alphatron until later on. He was originally A3.
Yeah, he was just kind of like he was just Orion Pax's like mentor. Well, was he? I mean, I can't remember. I'm trying to remember that episode. We got the one episode back in the day where we saw Alpha Trion when the
Aerobots went back in time on Cybertron. It was called Wardon.
Yeah. I can't remember if I'm trying to remember. Was it that he had been Orion Pax's mentor?
That he was an elder, like
I couldn't remember. I know he's the one that
rebuilt Optimus,
rebuilt him and stuff, but I couldn't remember if it was because they had known each other for a while or he just picked him.
Well,
it's so long since I've seen that.
Took the damaged Orion Pax to Alpha Trion to rebuild them. The Aerobots didn't know Alpha Trion. Orion Pax is going to be Optimus until after he's rebuilt. It's funny, Optimus didn't even remember the Aerobots did that until you were the one that saved me. I hate that shit. Without the leverage, you can't get the joint to move without heating it up. The elbows are so tiny, you can't get leverage on it to move. Oh, there it goes. Come on. Don't want to break the peg. There it goes. So I definitely got to take some material out since I'm using Citadel paint. I do like this blue though. This is first coat. That is classic police uniform blue, if I've ever seen it.
Yep, that looks nice.
I think when the guy that subscribed to your channel last night was kind of getting mad at us, though. When we were talking about we didn't like the Aztec aspect of changing the name.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
well,
I don't like that they changed it. I mean, it's not. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just that wasn't him.
Exactly. I don't have a problem with Aztec kind of mythology. I mean, the Aztec.
Like I said, I think it would if they wanted to work that in, they could have just said, well, Atlantis, as far as like the general, whether you want to say it's the culture and the architecture and all that kind of stuff, that all came from Atlantis first, and that's where the Aztecs got it.
They could have kept the whole
Aztec
aspect too, just still be Atlantis.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is it wasn't Atlantis.
Yeah. And having them with the vibranium aspect too is like Vibranium's always been a Wakanda thing. Why they have to make the war? They're going to go to war because they have vibranium under the water. Well, in the Ultimate Universe, the vibranium's the alien metal from a spaceship, crashed spaceship. At least in the Ultimate cartoon animated movies.
In 616, it was just like a meteor, right? Like it was a.
I think so, yeah. It still never made sense to me. It's like, just because you got this special metal, how you're going that relates to building superior technology.
No, it doesn't make sense. It has never made sense.
I think, okay. Yeah, us Proto was like a Namor equals Roman and Furious Rex. Yep. It wasn't Roman times when the myth of Atlantis started, wasn't
it? Greek.
Well, I saw that Combiner Wars Jetfire on the shelf in there when I was looking for the Trailbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
I got him displayed with all the combiners because that's basically what he scales with.
Yeah.
When you're prepping your joints like this, which the white, get you this right. What you're looking for is remove enough material where you can see a gap between the hinge and the openings, and that should work it to where you don't have any collision points. Bottom side needs to through here needs to work a little more. Man, the Toy Man. Hey, how's it going? First time watching? Welcome, welcome. Working on some custom action figures and prepping some shoulder joints right now. Started doing a little bit of painting. Making a female police officer character out of a shooter and cover girl and a Monet head from Marvel Legends. Of clinched in the shoulders so I can paint them. Get one done. Anyway, also was earlier was prepping that Robotech joint, putting super glue and baking soda on it. You can use Instaset to speed things up, but your glue is weakened when you use Instaset. It's not as strong. That's why I'm letting it dry naturally. I want it to be as strong as possible. The shoulder wasn't stuck.
Hey, did you know that Optimus Prime has a Robotech Guardian mode?
Yes, I do. G-Walk. Yeah. I think we do a lot with even the G1 one. But the irony is too, like with like especially with the G1, the die clone, he was a mech.
Yeah.
That's why all those, for everybody watching, all those G1 Transformers, so like the early figures, first wave figures, well, seasons 2 and 3, no, seasons 1 and 2 figures have a driver cockpit area for like a Diaclone figure. Dan the Toy Man, thank you, I appreciate it. Really doing my research, trying to learn as much as I can about customizing myself, so I can get into it. Anytime you need to ask questions, feel free to ask. We'll try to answer as best. That's one of the things I like about this whole channel, is trying to help people get into the hobby. I don't gatekeep. I don't try to keep up secrets. Back in the day when I first got into customizing, nobody would help you. It's like people were jerks.
Yeah, some still are.
Well, not here. At least about customizing. And I will tell everybody too, you don't need the most expensive, bestest thing to do customizing. Like everybody talks about like these expensive paint brushes and all these tools and stuff. I buy like $8.99, $9.99 fingernail paint art paint brushes. They do the job. I don't have no fancy like cleaning dish. I got old bottles I use for my cleaners. And you see how well organized I am with my Dremel bits. I got out of a tray and I dig for them. One thing I will say, helping hands are very helpful. Oh, and for a great protective sealer, I go with automotive sealer. And then I'll use a dull coat over top of that to dull it down. This is a high gloss automotive clear finish. Very durable.
Dan, what kind of stuff do you customize or want to customize if you haven't done any yet?
Great question.
Which, by the way, Jared was being very generous when he said we'd be willing to answer any questions you have. What he means is he will. Because most of what I learned from Jared. How many years have I been like sending you messages on Facebook? Okay, this is what I want to do. How do I fucking do it?
Probably at least 5. I think it was like the year anniversary when we started hanging out for my channel when we started hanging out.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember what it was. Whichever one you did first. I can't remember if it was the Juggernaut video.
That got a lot
one of the Hulk videos. I can't remember. That's how I found your channel.
The Juggernaut got a lot of people to the channel.
So that may have been it. I can't remember.
I think that video blew up. Then once the bigger toy channel started like, oh, this thing's cool, let me do a review of it. And it kind of like pulled all the traction from it. I still get views on that one, but it kind of died down after like the big channel started reviewing it. Dan says, I have a couple ideas for some custom Mythic Legions and Marvel Legends. I want to do a mix between Ghost Rider and Black Panther.
Oh, that'd be cool. Ghost Panther. Like it. I like it.
And he said it exactly that. I'm going to call him Ghost Panther.
There you go. See? Ghost Panther or Black Rider. Although Black Rider could be a completely different thing. I think there's a porn called Black Rider, but that's a whole different thing.
You could do like a skull with like do some spikes on the side of the head, like the rim of the ears of the panther.
Yeah. Or a simple way to start. I mean, honestly, if you want to just start doing some custom stuff, that's how what I started doing was just with all the kit bashing stuff. Is just start with a Ghost Rider head on a Black Panther body and give him some Ghost Rider skeleton hands, and then just start seeing what kind of ideas that gives you. You know, if you haven't done that already, you may very well have already done that, but that's how I got into it. I just started kit bashing and playing around doing that long before I ever even picked up a paintbrush or anything else.
We got the Black Panther body right here. That's going to use for something else, but now change directions. Go very close to me. No. It's in the other room. Yeah, I think we would do like the. I'll just throw one of these helmets on. Do like the spikes, or like the ears of the helmet, of the Black Panther helmet. I would add some other like stuff that's Black Panther too, like use the one with the gold, the gold accents and body one. That's some really nice gear. That would be a good base. Plus, it'll pop a little better too. It's got the
Here is my very first custom Ghost Rider that I have kept just because I like it. And it's basically if Ghost Rider was the Sorcerer Supreme. And this is just a kit bash. I think the only thing I painted on this was I did paint the cape, because this was Despair's cape.
Mm-hmm.
And then I painted the eyes and teeth on this head sculpt, because this is those Dormammu heads that he came with, you know, the 2 skull heads or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just put it on that Doctor Strange body with some chains that I heated up so that they would fit around the legs and the waist. That's the first one I did. And like I said, there was almost no paint on that. And then I got this one. And by the way, I'm showing you this as somebody who doesn't I don't consider myself a good customizer. So if my ass can do some of this stuff, then you certainly can. This is one I did. Who did I use? This is barbecue. I think this was barbecue, right? I use a G.I. Joe barbecue body, I think, on this one with some snake eyes, maybe arms, and I think this is Thunderstrike's vest. And I glued all the little spikes on. I used some real chain. This was a 3D printed head that I painted, which a lot of glare on my camera right now, but so that's one I did. The newest one I did, because I like Ghost Rider. I'm a big Ghost Rider fan. Was this one, which is kind of a like a metal skeleton Ghost Rider. Or I did like a silver dry brush after I painted it black. This is the original Toy Biz head sculpt, which I fucking love this head sculpt.
If somebody would cast that in translucent orange plastic, I'd buy the hell out of that head.
Oh, yeah. Well, I dremeled out this neck because this was the, what's his name? Chamber body. It was the chamber body. I dremeled out the hole in his neck so that I could sink the whole flaming neck from the Toy Biz figure in there.
I mean, dragon.
I repainted all the flames, repainted the vest, swapped out the hands. I've got some, I think this is Snake Eyes. I think these are some Snake Eyes lower legs from the knee down that I did in black and then silver dry brush. And then I've got spikes all on his feet and his knees.
Oh, and just for a tip, the movie Snake Eyes is like one of the that keeps the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, that body is fucking perfect for all. I've got a custom Spider-Man I've done with that base body. I've got a Havoc I've done with that base body.
That blade that Quinn did on that body just the other day.
Oh yeah, it looks great. And these little spikes I use, these are nail art spikes that I glued on.
I got a bag of those somewhere. I need to find those.
Oh, they're great, dude. I think I buy a whole pack of them for like $4.99 on Amazon.
No, I got them I bought them for the use on that Rogue Prime that's been on hold forever. No, finally got a hair piece that works.
Yeah.
George Perez, like when he drew Rogue Prime, the hair was always like flowing like crazy. Taking some of the black paint off, so before I paint it blue, so so do you guys do this every Sunday? Yes, sir. Well, we got, 4 weeks until we were episode 200.
And I did a whole custom Ghost Rider motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah. Out of that McFarlane, whatever.
Yeah, the weird bat cycle.
The weird, yeah, whatever that. Death metal, is that what it was? Death metal bat cycle?
Yeah.
Fucking whatever the hell it was. And all the flames are hot glue. Which... that was fun figuring that out. I'd never used hot glue to do flame effects before.
Dom is a master at hot glue flames.
I've gotten better at it.
I suck at it.
But I did it on this one first, and then I did it on my my Carter Slade Ghost Rider.
Oh.
Which I did. This was one of, so this is my Carter Slade Ghost Rider.
You need to do a Cassandra, Johnny Blaze's sister.
Oh, yeah. So and all the flames on the horse are all hot glue. Which these flames to me came out a lot better than the first time I did it with that bike. I think I did a better job with the hot glue on this.
Mm-hmm. We always get better at the next project afterwards.
Yeah. So, yeah, I like Ghost Rider. I've done a few custom Ghost Rider things, but yeah, the hot glue thing is, if you can do it, and I'm not saying I do it right, but I'm okay at it enough that if you can play around with it, you can do some really cool stuff with hot glue. So I'm a fan of using, especially like I said, for flames and stuff like that. You can do some sweet stuff with it. So like I said, this first one I don't like. I mean, these flames work fine for, it's supposed to be like a trail of flames behind the bike and coming out the tailpipes and stuff, and it's just a piece that I made out of hot glue. You can see the hot glue on the bottom where I didn't paint it. It just kind of fits. What I did is I wrapped the rear that I wanted to do in a saran wrap, and then I just hot glued over it, and so then it would come off. That way it would fit perfectly on the tire at the back, and same thing with the front. I got it to where it just kind of fits over the front. But like I said, this was my first attempt at it, which came out okay, and I haven't redone it. I might at some point, because I think I did a much better job on the horse than I did on this one. But hot glue, if you like Ghost Rider, which you do, Mr. Dan, hot glue is your friend. It's awesome for making flames.
Quick tip too, if you're using paint stripper, remember to rinse your hands off before you touch painted stuff. I was getting ready to grab something, it's like, oh yeah, I've done that before and start melting the paint off with my stuff, just residue off my fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, these flames look so much better than the bike.
Noticed when I was painting, I noticed there's like factory got some glue or something there on, or the right boob. Need to fix that.
Or Mr. Dan, so you can just have fun doing stuff like this.
Oh yeah,
yeah. This is just that MCU War Machine that I just gave him a repaint, and that's just fun. Just buy yourself some metallic paints, just some metallic red and some silver, and just do a repaint. Have a little fun. Cool.
Alpha Proto was asking, do you have a Ghost Rider tattoo?
No, I do have a skull tattoo, but it's not actually Ghost Rider. But yeah, I mean, close enough, I guess. I could very easily, I could just have him add some flames, and that would be a Ghost Rider tattoo.
What's a good paint brand?
Totally the best custom I've ever done in my life, right here. Right? Everybody's agrees.
Yeah, that one looks fantastic.
That looks great, doesn't it? It's just,
it looks like you got hours and hours of work in that.
It does. Man, I put in so much work on this custom. This is, woo! I can't tell you. This one made me sweat.
What's a good paint brand? Right now, I like straight out of the bottle. Well, not straight out of the bottle, but the Mr. Color lacquers. are really good. You got to put a little bit thinner if you're going to brush paint with them.
Yeah, those are. I tried a bunch of paints, bunch of different paints.
These are your most durable right out of the bottle.
Yes.
You put a little bit, just put a dash of thinner in there, like the Mr. Color thinner. That way it brushes on nice and smooth, and it bonds to the plastic really well.
Those are by far the best paints that I would recommend.
Like paints like the Pro Acryl and Citadel I'm using tonight, they have great color, but they're not very durable. You see, I just barely took my fingernail over top of that skint flesh tone I painted earlier, and it just scrapes right off. Same way if it's blue. It's got to be sealed before it's durable, but once you go with Mr. Color, it's on there. I just don't have any like this shade of blue Mr. Color right now. I don't even have the colors to mix it right now. I need some white and some regular blue. Sometimes it's hard to get Mr. Color because people like it a lot and it sells out fast a lot.
I have to buy it online. So like all the stuff I've got, everything I've got is, there's a couple that I have that are something other than Mr. Color or Mr. Metallic or Mr. whatever. It's all Mr. Hobby shit. But
yeah, Mr. Hobby is like the dull coats. Mr. Hobby is Matt's way to go.
Yeah. But it's the thing I would recommend. And I buy all mine from that Burbank's House of Hobbies, and they ship pretty damn quick. Their stuff's always cheap. Like it's the cheapest I've found anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I usually get my order within a week.
Last year, it was like there's like a shortage on the Mr. Color thinner. It took me a while to find some of it.
By the way, for anybody that didn't get the joke, Jared made that Hulk, not me. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. I'm trying to give Dan some inspiration here. Here's my Valiant comics, of which I did 2 of them. One of them is not me. One of them Jared did. Anybody want to take a guess which ones I did and which one Jared did? Take a guess. Come on. Unless you've been damn it, I'm on your channel. They all know. There's Magnus.
We got some new faces in that though.
This is true. We got Magnus. We got Solar. And we got Rye. Oh, I think these are my favorite customs, honestly.
Then over here, I also have independent comic book character.
Prime. Look at that.
So I guess he's not independent now because he's owned by Marvel, but Marvel don't remember they own it.
Yeah. Might as well be independent.
My go-to, back on the paints thing, my go-to paints forever used to be Tester Small Master Acrylics, but Rust-Oleum decided to buy the company and shut down the Model Masters brand. Shut down the most popular hobby paint brand after buying it.
See, I tried to mimic what you did with the shading on the muscle tones.
It looks good, what you did.
I mean, yours looks better, though.
Well, I dry brushed red back over top of it when I did the wash. It softened
I did too, but it still, mine came out a lot. It came out less smooth. My shading is much harsher, I guess. I don't know. This one I didn't do any shading on because he's just black and white.
See, what you need with a 20-year-old paintbrush to the dry brush with.
That's probably true.
With the head.
I'm gonna be real honest. This was probably the most nerve-wracking I've ever been doing a custom. Was doing the red dot on his forehead and his chest. Do you know how nerve-wracking that was? To try and do a perfect circle, because I knew, because I finished him first because I wanted the red to be shiny red. Well,
plus it's in a contoured shape, so it's hard to get a perfect circle.
Dude, that was so nerve-wracking because I wanted the red to shine as opposed to all the matte finish on the rest of him. So I waited till I had clear coated him and matte finished him and everything, and I'm like, okay, now here's where I completely fuck it up if I don't get these red dots right.
What body is Solar on? That is Vulcan. Actually, it's Vulcan and Corsairs. So like I said, like best way to prep for paint, don't use red parts. So I took the butterfly joints out of Corsair using.
Well, that's what I did. I mean, that's why I do that. Like this dude here, I use Magneto so that I don't have to worry about prepping joints. You know, and this guy here,
I don't have nothing against prepping joints like I do all the time, but it's easier and more durable.
It's fine, but yeah, if you can not do that, it's way easier. Like this one here was a bitch because I had to prep the ankles because nobody had blank feet with, you know, bare feet or whatever. So it was flesh colored. So I had to prep the shit out of the ankles to do this guy right. Which was a bitch, but
yeah, we're 4 weeks away from episode 200.
Oh, you want to see the absolute best Conan you're ever going to see on this channel? Without a doubt.
I can't get to mine.
Good. You just, everybody pretend like he doesn't have one that's way better than mine. Let's just pretend. Now, Dan, customizing is awesome and fun, and
absolutely, get to make stuff that don't exist, and
it's you don't have to be the best in the world. I am proof of that.
It's
just have fun with your shit, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's it adds a whole new layer of like enjoying your collection.
Very much so. It makes it more personalized.
This is one of my newer ones. This is one of my favorites too. This is my Lobo.
Oh yeah.
That I made out of the Marvel Legends random. I was very happy with how this dude came out. That random body is perfect for Lobo in a 6.5-inch scale.
Yep. Horrible for random, great for Lobo.
Yeah, horrible for random, but for Lobo, he works perfect.
I don't know why they didn't just use the Omega Red Venom body for random.
Yeah, they should have. But that's okay, because that 5-pack sold cheap because nobody wanted it, and I got some characters that I actually did want, like Strife, and I got fodder for customs.
The Vertigo in that uses that horrible satellite body.
Dude, it's awful.
What sucks, it's all characters that's never going to get made again, and they screwed a bunch of them up. It's not like they don't have better body choices, too. It's what gets you. They need to old Silac body in the trash.
And another option for you, if you are nervous about painting figures, is cloth goods.
Mm-hmm.
Like my Superman here that I'd put on the what was this? Hyperion? I used Hyperion on this dude, right?
Yeah, the 2-pack Hyperion.
Yeah, the 2-pack Hyperion body.
Which actually works out great when you take a diaper piece off. It's real. It narrows that waist down and makes it better.
You see what I'm doing, don't you? I'm showing off my stuff before Jared gets the chance to show off his vastly superior shit.
No, I'm not going to do that.
That's a tactic.
I wouldn't do a thing like that to you.
No, of course not. No, you wouldn't. You would never, ever do that.
No, I don't brag about my stuff either. I just make what I like.
This was a fun one, dude. My cannonball that I made out of the half figure.
Oh yeah.
With G.I. Joe legs.
G.I. Joe.
I was not sure how that metallic purple was going to turn out, but I really like it. I thought it was going to look dumb as shit. I don't know. Some people probably think it looks dumb as shit, but I like the way the metallic purple came out with this dude. And I like that I can still pop him apart. Well, maybe I can. There we go. I can still pop him apart and use that explosion piece if I want, or rocket piece, or whatever that thing's called.
Yeah, Matt tends to sell himself short, Dan, but he does the really good stuff too. Matt said everything he's shown looks really good.
Well, if anything I have looks good, it's because I learned how to do shit from Jared.
It took me a long time to get him to admit he was a customizer.
I still consider myself just a glorified kit basher.
Once the paint bottle opens up, you can't say kit bashing no more.
Although I do love, even though the skull looks like, the more I look at this skull that I painted on the chest of this dude, it looks awful. But I like everything else about him, man.
I'll be right back.
Everything else about this robot Punisher, I'm very happy with, other than the shitty skull I painted on him. But yeah, like I said, Dan, just have fun. You'll do some cool stuff. You'll have fun. Don't let perfection get in the way of fun, because none of my shit is perfect. Oh, he's missing a gun, damn it. There we go. There's his other gun. There we go. Oh, and I do have a good tip for you, Dan. If you want to customize Marvel Legends type stuff, the best way to customize Marvel Legends is to use G.I. Joe Classifieds. G.I. Joe Classifieds is a much easier base to customize. The parts come apart a lot easier. It's easy to pop, arms and legs, and especially the lower body, the hips and stuff like that.
That's what I've been using right here for this female police officer. So.
Yeah. G.I. Joe Classifieds is great to customize. And because it is the exact same scale as Marvel Legends, anything you make out of a G.I. Joe Classified is going to work perfectly with your Marvel stuff. I've used a lot of G.I. Joe Classified parts on customs I've done for my Marvel Legends collection. And there's so many cheap. See, here we go. I knew it was coming. That's why I went ahead and showed my shit first, because then you're going to show your awesome shit.
Dragon.
I still say he should have lightsaber tusks. I'm not going to let that one go.
This is a Ursa Major torso. I made an adapter where I can use the Hydra Stomper arm. I extend the bicep, extend the forearm to make it match this arm here in length. I actually got the second arm too. Interchangeable arms. I made it work towards Build-A-Figure parts. So I made an adapter where it works with Ursa Major. Sculpted this piece here. The head is partial 3D and partial sculpted.
Yeah, the sculpting thing is something I haven't really gotten into yet. Like, I've done some light sculpting, as you know. I prefer to use JB Weld.
I've been trying to get him to stop using.
Dude, but you do admit that shit once it sets, that stuff don't.
Oh yeah,
it's great.
Hell when you drill in.
Well, I didn't know you were gonna drill into the damn thing.
I got the Ursa Major torso. Made molds and sculpted off of the Hulk waist and grafted them onto the Ursa Major. I dribbled off the materials and grafted it on there using KO Hulk legs, using Sasquatch lower legs, re-sculpted Sasquatch feet to be more like mammoth feet. This is one of my original characters. He's a villain, a hero in the same species.
We're going to show our large customs. All right, so here's my Doomsday.
Let me go get my dragon.
Motherfucker.
No, Bruton.
No, the only thing I did with him, other than repaint him, was I did add his elbow bone claws, and I added the spine piece on the back.
Now, let me go get.
Other than that, he's just a repaint of what's his name? Devastator? Is it Devastator?
Yeah.
Yeah, Devastator.
Sludge is another one of my favorites. I got probably one of the largest ones I've done.
You know what should happen? Is Hasbro should literally like buy your designs for a shit ton of money for your Ultraverse stuff and make them under Marvel Legends, because they could. It's owned by Marvel.
Yep.
And they should just buy your designs, because your designs are fucking fantastic.
There's the Toy Alliance Optimus Prime. It's like 19 inches tall. It don't transform, but it's like, it looks good with like Marvel Legends G.I. Joe scale. You can work with either the 3 3/4 inch or 6 inch scale, depending on what scale you want your figure to be. But when I got this, all that nice metallic red was salmon pink.
Yeah.
And that bugged the shit out of me. And I ended up taking it apart, masking everything up, painting all the salmon pink, nice metallic red. Big project, literally. I'm working actually on a new Prime. I need to get back to work on it. I needed to do a little more primer work on a few parts. I did some sanding on, then I can start working on the paint. This is what's called a Final Form Prime. This red and blue costume. And I got, where do you go?
Oh, here's one you might like, Dan, because it's kind of Ghost Rider-esque. This is a Blazing Skull that I did. He's a World War II. He was part of the Invaders with Captain America. So I'm slowly building up an Invaders team, and he's. I mean, I don't know. I assume that when they came up with Ghost Rider, they kind of stole his design to do Ghost Rider, because they have the exact same head. But yeah, it's very very Ghost Rider-esque.
Look at that head.
This was a great fucking 3D sculpt head I got off of eBay.
Oh yeah. I need those nail art spikes. If I know those go on the headband, and I think they go around this bicep too. This is that Black Winter hair, and that works perfect for this.
Yeah. That looks good.
Ooh. Wish I could get that egg out. This is mine. It's always going to be mine. But it still bothers me. And I just make customs for myself and just for fun, and every now and for my buddies. You gotta be something I think would be fun. This is not a business for me. It's just my hobby. And some people make a living at it. That do pretty good with it. Get the spikes back in. This is why I made the spikes. I didn't glue these in because I want to take the arms off. Taking them off with these glued in would be a delicate procedure.
All right, Dan. So here's where you start. I'm gonna give you a tip on how to get started. Customizing is like what I did with this figure, right? So this is Ultimate Captain America World War II version, right? And it's pretty much like I didn't do a lot to him, right? I added some accessories and I painted some details on him, and that's all I did. And it's a good way to start getting a feel for doing customizing. So, like with him, I added the goggles, I added the straps, changed out his shield with a nicer shield, gave him a gun, and then as far as paint goes, I just did little touches like painting the buckles, painting some silver, painting the grenades on the back of the belt, painting the gun, painting his laces. Just little things to make the figure pop a little more. And so he's not even really a kit bash. I basically just kind of spruced up a figure that was already the way I wanted it, because I wanted like a cool World War II era Captain America for my Invaders shelf. So you can start doing with just real simple shit like that. Like just buy yourself a couple of colors of paint. Black is a must-have color because it's great for all kinds of stuff. I recommend having silver because almost every character has like buckles or something that you can paint that just those little touches like on his belt make stuff pop.
Quick little note too, though. Getting started, I know it's intimidating like with expensive new figures. Check out Ollie's, Ross, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
discount figures.
Yeah, it feels like $5-10 figures.
Or hit up eBay, like looking for old toy. You can buy old Toy Biz figures pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I know they're not with the ball hips and stuff like that. They can be ugly, but a lot of Toy Biz have really good head sculpts too. So it's.
Oh yeah, they did.
My favorite Namor is still the Toy Biz Namor head. But all my Hasbro Marvel Legends Namors have a Toy Biz Namor head that I repaint to match the bodies. Just so much better. I got one more.
But yeah, if you want to get into customizing and you're not sure you want to like redo a whole figure, start with stuff like this, you know, little kit. Not again, like I said, this isn't even kit bashing. Yeah, see, that head looks freaking great.
Yeah, the head comes on this figure is kind of terrible. This looks like Namor.
Yeah.
I just match the skin tone to the body. This was the Toy Biz, not Toy Biz, no, Walgreens exclusive. Actually, I got one in my. You have this one?
Oh yeah, I got him.
I just looked at it. It's like he's got dust on film.
Yeah, I think he's on my picture.
I was gonna say I have an extra one in my box of all those other stuff.
Oh no, I've got Oh, I've got him. That one I keep with on my my Illuminati display, and I've got him with the bearded head sculpt.
Oh, that for Hasbro heads, that's a better head sculpt.
Yeah, and I like this suit for the Illuminati.
Yep.
So I keep him with the Illuminati. So I've got that one, and then I keep this one decked out with my invaders. Where he's got and some grenades. Because why not? It was World War II.
Exactly. Why not? I got two of those. I got one that I think I got a bearded head on in my Fantastic Four shelf, and the other one I actually took away the boot swivel and filled up the seams and did a full body paint job, and I got with my Defenders.
Yeah.
And I got Tobias head on it. So I hate the boot swivels on that Speedo one. It just looks so bad.
Yeah.
Like bare skin and a boot swivel.
And this is my custom Bucky.
You know what we need? We need
Marvel Legends to make a Bucky? Yes, I agree.
That too. But we also take that Kazar and give us an updated Namor.
Yeah. Well, I know, because the last Namor we got is just this one.
Yeah.
With some extra accessories and a different head.
Yeah,
and,
with the long hair. Yeah.
This body is... It's fine. I don't have a problem with it, but like it's old. Like it's time to update it. And when they gave us a new Namor, they didn't even bother updating it. They just gave us his exact same body with shit on his ankles and wrists and a new head.
It sounds like you've been doing pretty good, Dan. If you've been only collecting for a year and you already got 800 figures.
That's good. Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah. That's a lot of figures in a year. But yes, Hasbro, can you please give us a Bucky so I don't have to make my own? It'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Although I like mine, but it'd be nice if we had an official one.
I'm sitting there. I was originally going to make this as Brunson's character, Bone Grinder. I was going to make it on the Black Panther body. Then I got seen as like original sketches for it. It's like it wears like motorcycle leathers.
Yeah.
So I figured the Drax would be a better base for it. Actually, looking at it, his character's got these skulls on the shoulders, which I've 3D printed, which fits the Black Panther perfectly what I originally scaled him for. But heck, that detail on the shoulders already almost looks like a skull. I can actually just reshape that, resculpt it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And if I'd sculpt it down into it, now I wouldn't have to worry about clearance and stuff. That's,
you could probably just Dremel the eyes in.
yeah, as I was gonna say, Dremel the eyes in, and like a little bit of green stuff with like sculpting the nose and stuff.
Honestly, I would probably. Of course, I don't do sculpting because I'm a fucking nobody. But, yeah, I would Dremel the eyes, and then I would probably just use a razor blade to make the nose, the holes for the nose, and then the teeth, just the lines for the teeth.
I think I can sculpt most of it with the Dremel.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of little fine tip bits. Yeah, I think I'll just resculpt those instead of trying to.
Yeah, it already looks like a skull's head.
Oh, Alpha Proto, you're talking about Judge Dredd. Box of Cannons has actually been making designing the parts to turn this into a Judge Dredd. Touch up. And
here's a project I've been putting off for a while with this Gray Hulk you sent me. You sent me this, right? Yes, you sent me this.
Yes, I think that was one of the stuff.
I want to do the Ultimate
banner
Hulk.
head that comes in that 2-pack makes a great Peter Parker head.
Yeah. I want to do an Ultimate Hulk out of him, but I need to get a good head sculpt. And then I want to do all the shading on him.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or the other thing I was thinking about doing with him was what is it, the weapon H. Yeah, there you go. But that's going to require like spikes coming off of him and stuff. And honestly, I need because I'm already building up an Ultimates display, so I actually need Ultimate Hulk more.
Yeah.
But I just haven't been able to find a good head sculpt for him. I thought about trying to like do the, pull his hair off and redo his hair, maybe sculpt some hair, because the Ultimate Hulk's got the slicked back hair.
Search through like a Cult 3D, maybe we can find one there, and then I can print one off for you, or Shelby can print one.
Yeah. I want to find a decent head sculpt. Because that face, I mean, yeah, it's not very Ultimate Hulk-like.
No.
Ultimate Hulk should have like his mouth open like he just ate somebody.
Yeah. You know what kills me with that figure? They tooled an all-new chest and didn't give it forward butterflies.
Yeah.
So that's not the 80th upper chest. It's a new chest from the 80th.
Back butterflies work great.
Yeah, but they could have just cut forward a little bit and cut forward. I don't know what it is, their affinity of not giving Hulk forward butterflies. They give Juggernaut forward butterflies. They give Abomination forward butterflies. It's like they hate the Hulk. The first Hulk can go forward is the Maximum Hulk. That's because they gave it a rubber over. They act like the only way they give the Hulk forward butterflies is if they got to give them a rubber overlay.
Hey, have you ever pulled the rubber overlay off the bottom of these pants at the top of the calves? What does it look like under there?
There's a pin underneath there. It's just like a...
But does it, like, if you were to pull that off, does it still match up with the upper leg? Like, it's not, like, abnormally small under there? Like, I don't care about the pinhole. I know there's a pinhole in there. You know what I mean?
I gotta say those somewhere. Let me see if I can find them.
Because that's the only thing. Like, if I do an Ultimate Hulk didn't have ripped up pants. He wore, like, you know what I mean? He had regular, like, spandex or something. So I kind of want to take this off and have it look like maybe the pants just stop at the knee or something. But I'm afraid if I take these off, I don't know what it looks like under there, if they're, like, cut back or if there's...
Just a second, I'm here.
I can't remember.
Some of those somewhere. Let me see if I can find them right quick. Yeah, not that.
Yeah, I think it is cut back a little bit. But I could probably smooth that out. It doesn't look ridiculous. But you can see a little bit of an edge there.
Buddy. I don't know where I got them. I know I got set because of fragging. I didn't use the lower legs. I used Sasquatch. They're in my fodder somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a little bit noticeable, but
as I'm pulling it up, I can see a little bit of an edge there.
There's pegs too, the peg holes there.
Yeah, and I don't care about the peg holes. That doesn't bother me. But see how you can see just that little bit of an edge right there where it looks like they cut it in just a little bit to make room for the pants. But I can easily sand that down smooth, that ridge.
I saw somebody, Name of Hell was talking about this. Asshole should do an animated Hulk wave. Earthsmith's Avengers. I saw somebody do a head sculpt for Earthsmith's Avengers Hulk, and it looked great.
Oh, I saw somebody do an Earthsmith's Avengers Thor, a custom Thor, a while back. They were posting one.
I found it. I found the leg.
Oh, nice.
I was looking for something else.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
The Earthsmith's Avengers was the last non-Disney cartoon. Disney bought it like mid-production, and they made them wrap it up and cancel it so they can put out that much, much worse cartoon afterwards. Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
I quit watching that one after they had an episode of them fighting over cookies.
I know I watched some of that show. I don't remember how much I watched, though, honestly.
The Falcon's mom made a batch of cookies, and they were all fighting over the cookies. Like, oh, okay, this show's not for me. This is a kiddie show. Also, when Captain Marvel,
is fine. I mean, I don't have a problem. It's just, but yeah, it's like, well, okay, clearly this is not for me. That's kind of the way I felt, and I've talked about that before about the Miss Marvel TV show. Like, I watched it with my daughter, and it was fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but clearly it was not made for me. Like, it was made for my daughter, who was like 14 at the time, right? Like, that's who that show was made for, and that's fine. And there should be shows that are kids shows, but just don't expect like with the Avengers thing, don't expect your previous fan base who liked the previous cartoon to fucking jump on board with the new one if you're going to make it for fucking kids.
Dan the Toy Man. Okay, guys, for a ride or tune back into the next Sunday, I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of my favorite shows. Thank you very much. Hey, welcome, brother. And yeah, the Earthsmith's Avengers. When you first saw the style, you thought it was going to be like a kiddie show, but you realize it's more like a Bruce Timm art style. Yeah, and it's very much a Bruce Timm style like series where it's very comic accurate. The characters act like they do in the comics. The sad part was like when they introduced Spider-Man is right after Disney bought them, and they made them use the voice actor from Ultimate Spider-Man instead of the Spectacular Spider-Man. Because they originally had the voice actor for Spectacular Spider-Man do the Spider-Man voice, and they they redid it with the Ultimate Spider-Man voice so they'd have continuity. Yeah, Earth Prince had the Rocket Raccoon with his cocky accent, like, and much more accurate portrayal of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. That show was for comic book fans versus Max Avengers. Had a kick-ass like intro song too. When the world's about to break. Everybody thinks the Rocket Raccoon sounds like Joe Pesci. Cool. No, we're past the 2-hour mark. Well, that's going to be our show, guys, tonight. I'm waiting on paint to dry, so I'm not got much else to do. That Megatron looks so damn good.
Yeah.
You do a little bit of panel lining in that waist area. That look really good.
Yeah, I want to get the other one in, and we'll see. I'm going to panel line one of them. I don't know which one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll do. I forgot about the KO. Do all the paint work on the KO one.
Yeah.
Because that's, like you said, the secondary market is a $100 figure.
But yeah, it would fucking pop with some panel lining. That's what I want to do to that Earthrise Starscream.
Yeah.
Just panel line that.
I'll get everything together. Like, we need to go over what all you want. I forgot now. What we talked about. I know it's like the laser, Black Convoy.
Yeah, Black Convoy, the Earthrise Starscream, that one Seeker.
Yeah, the camo Seeker. There's other stuff too. I forget.
Yeah, this thing looks good, dude. Dude, when I saw him in GameStop, and what's funny is I was walking past it at the mall, and my wife's like, "Oh, hey, GameStop, you want to go in?" And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, why not?" And then I walked in and I saw it, and I went, "Oh." And she goes, "What?"
Oh,
and I was like, I gotta get this. She's like, "Really?"
While we're talking about it, before we go, I want to grab something I really like. Megatron related.
Yeah, this thing looks nice, man.
This is my favorite masterpiece style of Megatron. This is Make Toys version of Masterpiece of Megatron. I actually customized mine. I redid the helmet. They had like some weird extra detailing on the sides of the helmet. I sanded that off, repainted the helmet. This X on the forehead piece wasn't painted. Around the eyes wasn't painted. I put the black around his eyes. Swapped out the hands and painted the shins. The shins were all black. And I painted them metallic gray.
Which one is that? What's the company that made that one?
Make Toys Despotron, I think, what do you call them? It's Make Toys. And I got two of these. I got one, a customized one, and I left the factory. And I love it because it's so big and chunky. It's like he looks powerful.
Yeah.
Big arms.
I love the silver on that. And yes, Transcended Goof. This is the 86. This is the...
Also, I made a screw hole filler back here. And give it like a... These are actually articulated MP10 Optimus Prime Black Convoy hands. Like the Nemesis Prime.
Oh, nice.
They fit, so I give them articulated hands. And
I'm really looking forward to that. I ordered that MP28 KO, the Hot Rod KO.
Mm-hmm.
And that one I'm looking forward to. Because I want to see Pictures look great, and the reviews were good on it.
Also, paint the little gray on his foot too there. But
Oh,
yeah, this is my favorite Masterpiece Megatron. Now people didn't like it because he's like chunky. It was like, and people were. What's funny too? People were complaining like he's too big to fit in your hand. It fit in my hand just fine, you little baby hands.
Ain't Withheld says, "Do those transform?" I think he's talking about your. Because yes, obviously this one does.
Yep, this one does too. This one actually has a head crunch. Right. Oh yeah, I modified the sword because it's the sword is meant for the Megatron's hand.
This is a big Megatron. Look at him.
Yep. You need an Earthrise now one to go with your other smaller Optimus.
I know. Like, this dude's massive, man. I hope. How big is that 86 one? I wonder how he'll go with this. I haven't gotten him in yet.
Oh, the 86 Optimus is the same size as that one.
As this one? This one here?
Megatron.
Oh, Megatron. Okay. Good. At least they'll go together. Because, I mean, you know, Optimus was kind of made to kick Megatron's ass. So,
yeah.
I want to... like, this doesn't look like he was made to kick Megatron's ass.
No. Now, the other one's the same size as, like, Siege and Earthrise Megatron.
Okay.
But yeah, the Make Toys Megatron, I like a lot. His transformation is not bad either. As always, I got tickled like when everybody said it's gun mode's too big for your hand. It's like I got a picture somewhere like it's in my hand and like gun mode looked just fine in these.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Not on stream.
Not on stream. We've been there before.
Well, when people were, well, this is just in scale though. This is Drax. No more Drax. My hands tend to make figures look a little small. Alrighty, we got this.
Okay. This is more like it. There you go. Anyway. Yeah, that's why I was asking you about that sticker stuff earlier.
I like them. They're time consuming, but they can be fun too, though. The shitty part is they don't give you instructions when you buy them. You gotta go to their website and look at the instructions on the listings for this. I don't know if it's something to do with like legality stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
But buying, since you're in the Transformers, label sheets is really good to get. Just get your emblems sheets like the Decepticon and Autobot logos. That you start buying anything like third party or fourth party. Now you can transform your Megatron on screen, but I can't do that.
Yes, this one I could. Although I really don't want to because I don't care about the tank version of Megatron.
Well, you can do that when you get the KO.
Yeah. Although, who knows? If I panel line the KO and do all the stuff I'm going to do to that and I end up liking it better, I might...
I'm hoping, now they got the KO, they do a G2 color scheme.
Yeah, I do too.
I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Oh, and the way it transforms, I haven't transformed mine yet, but it looks like that chest is the front of the tank. So they could totally just replace that chest panel with like the the front of the tank, like on G2.
Yeah, and just have it be that part that sticks out.
Yeah.
Although, for as cheap as the KOs are, you could just buy one and paint it yourself if you really wanted to.
True.
22 bucks, dude. Jesus.
I saw that for the Earth Dries, people were doing like where they did the G2 color for it.
Yeah.
There's kits on eBay where you can actually get a clip-on G2 Megaton chest with the pink treads in the front.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we was going to check out and I was like, oh, I got Megatron. Thank you guys for coming down and out. Everybody new to the channel, welcome. And we customize every Sunday night, and we do a toy chat, toy news on Friday nights. So we'll catch y'all on the next one. Oh, well, not this Friday night. We're switching to a bi-weekly on Friday.
Every other Friday.
Yep. We had one this past Friday, and then we'll skip this week, but we'll have the Sunday show though on going up. So we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Later, guys.
Have a good one. Find a button where I can push. I don't have many buttons now. I'm on the free one. Come on. And now my StreamYard's screwed up. Later, guys.